Weeks had passed since that terrifying night, and Abdul Rahman couldn't forget what happened in the abandoned garage. The nightmares haunted him every night, and whenever he tried to talk to someone about his experience, a chill filled his body, as if something invisible was preventing him from revealing the truth. But curiosity didn't leave him. Despite the horror he experienced, he felt an urgent need to understand the mysterious phenomena. Abdul Rahman decided to return to the garage, but this time he wasn't alone. He called his close friend, Khalid, and told him everything. At first, Khalid didn't believe him, but he agreed to accompany Abdul Rahman to the garage, as he was also in search of adventure. The next night, the two headed to the abandoned garage. The air was colder, as if the place was awaiting them. As they approached the garage, Khalid noticed that the air had become strangely heavy, as if something supernatural was prevailing. They stood in front of the garage for a moment, exchanging looks before deciding to enter. When they entered the garage, everything was eerily quiet. There were no strange sounds, no mysterious lights. But as they approached the old car Abdul Rahman had seen before, they heard a faint sound behind them. They quickly turned around, but there was no one there. Suddenly, the surrounding walls began moving, as if they were breathing. A long shadow appeared on the wall in front of them, but there was nothing casting the shadow. The shadow whispered something incomprehensible before starting to approach them. Both were engulfed in terror, and Khalid began to scream, trying to flee, but his feet wouldn't move. At that moment, Abdul Rahman heard a voice inside his head, a voice he could never forget. The voice was urging him to return to the old car. Nervously, Abdul Rahman approached the car and slowly opened the back door. Inside, he found a small old box covered in dust. He cautiously opened it and found an old notebook filled with torn pages. The pages of the notebook started to flip on their own until they stopped at a specific page. The page contained a message written in a trembling hand. Whoever enters here will not leave unless they uncover the truth. The secret of the abandoned garage lies buried in the past, and its key is the notebook. As Abdul Rahman read, the car began to shake violently, as if something inside it was trying to break free. Khalid screamed, urging him to run, but Abdul Rahman felt compelled to stay and find out more. He had no other choice, as the doors began closing behind them, leaving no exit but to face the scary truth. Will Abdul Rahman and Khalid uncover the secret of the abandoned garage? And what awaits them in the remaining pages of the mysterious notebook?